In the heart of a sprawling forest, there was a small, timid squirrel named Oliver. Oliver was different from the other squirrels. While they all ran through the trees with ease, jumping from branch to branch without fear, Oliver preferred to stay close to the ground, collecting acorns and quietly watching the world above him. He wasn't as fast or as bold as the others, but he had a heart full of kindness. One bright autumn day, the forest was buzzing with excitement. The animals were preparing for the upcoming winter, gathering food to last through the cold months. Oliver was busy collecting acorns when he noticed a strange sight. A baby bird, barely old enough to fly, had fallen from its nest high in the tree. The little bird chirped in distress, flapping its tiny wings, but it couldn't get back to the safety of its home. Oliver's heart ached for the tiny bird. He looked up at the tall tree, knowing that it would be impossible for him to climb it. The other squirrels were too busy to notice, and the birds were too far to help. But Oliver couldn't ignore the helpless creature. He knew that even though he wasn't the fastest or the strongest, he had to do something. With a deep breath, Oliver scurried to the base of the tree and began to dig. He dug a small hole around the tree, forming a soft mound of earth. He knew it wouldn't be much, but he hoped it might cushion the fall for the baby bird if it tried again. After a few minutes, the baby bird looked up at Oliver, still chirping for help. Oliver climbed the small mound and chirped back, trying to comfort it. "You can do it," he whispered. "You just have to try again." With newfound courage, the baby bird spread its wings and flapped them with all its strength. This time, it managed to lift off the ground, struggling at first but gaining strength with each flap. Slowly, it made its way back up to the branch, finally reaching the safety of its nest. Oliver watched with a warm smile as the baby bird snuggled into the nest, safe and sound. The little bird looked down at Oliver, chirped happily, and nodded as if to say, "Thank you." The other animals, who had been too busy to notice, began to gather around. They had seen what Oliver had done, and they realized something important. True courage and kindness don't always come from strength or speed. Sometimes, the smallest, most timid hearts can make the biggest difference. From that day forward, Oliver no longer felt small or weak. He knew that his kindness and willingness to help made him just as important as the bravest squirrel or the fastest bird. And as the days grew colder, the animals of the forest began to take notice of the brave little squirrel who taught them the power of kindness, even when the odds seemed impossible. Moral: kindness and courage aren't about strength or speed. They're about the willingness to help others, no matter the odds. Even the smallest acts of kindness can make the biggest impact.